Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mothership, part of the Rolling for Charity fundraiser. Look at these excellent people that I'm joined with. As a quick warning, Mothership is a sci-fi horror game. We want to make that clear. There will be some darker themes in this segment compared to the last segment, particularly. So just be prepared for some spookiness in space. My name's Nicole. I'll be your warden for this game of Mothership. My pronouns are she, her, and you can, introduce. Let's start introducing the rest of our lovely cast here.
Is that me now? I think it's me.
I believe that's you. Yes.
Hi, I'm Petra Skelton. My pronouns are she, they, but tonight I will be playing.
Wait, no.
We can do.
Can't say that yet. Right.
Later, but...
Right.
Not yet. Soon.
Okay.
Hello! From my corner of the world, I am Grim Songbird, and you can find me at Songbird the Bard on TikTok. You can also find me on Twitch at Grim Songbird. And through those two, you can just see if you could find me in other places. I'm kind of doing a bit of a revamp right now and getting back into working on my Lenzari World Lore project, where Giggle Girl Productions and I are creating a full-on world lore book that's fully homebrew. And the goal is you can really just use any TTRPG system. This is just a creative sandbox for all of you to play and create your own stories in with the lore dumps that we have just come up with together. So that's where, that's what I'm working on, and that's where you can find me.
Heck yeah.
It's me. Hi, I'm Kelly. I use she, they pronouns. I am the Kellhop on the internet in places, and I'm just happy to be here. That's it.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? My name is Sweet Tea. You can find me on all the social medias at Bardic Sweet Tea, or right here at Twitch at twitch.tv/Sweet Tea Games. I'm also over on ADH Adventures and over on Tales of Novum.
Fantastic. Well, unless I'm completely forgetting something, I think that was the most of our introductions. I think that's how we get this started. With that in mind, welcome to Mothership. The planetary conjunction of NGC 2261 happens once every millennia, but no one has ever observed its effects. In the year 3239, crewed spaceflight wasn't a possibility to this edge of space, and the probes launched to record the event never sent back their results. This is why your small and random crew has set off into the unknown to see what has never been witnessed from space before in an attempt to make history. All right. And we start as your ship is arriving to the edge of space, piloted, of course, by your trusty AI. But let's take a second as we kind of dive into each compartment of the ship to see what's happening. Starting, of course, in probably the hub, the social hub of the ship, and obviously the life center of the ship, in the kitchen, where we might find one of the crew members.
That's probably me. My character is Chef Marjoram, who is an android part of an android crew hired onto the ship to be part of the ship, and they are the Spice Rack edition. Hence, my character is named off of one of the things that you'll find on the Spice Rack, along with the rest of the kitchen staff members. Chef Marjoram's pronouns, like mine, are they, them. They are from the, they are from the Hyperagonal Manufactory. I am not making that's what I rolled. And how they are constructed is a little bit unique from the rest of the crew, where you can see on some of their, on parts of their face, is as if they were just made like a patchwork body, but the stitching of the patchwork kind of looks very much like unnerving scars for an android. And they just have a unique curiosity by no longer measuring with the exact precise by the book measurements. People like to come to Chef Marjoram just being like, hey, can you add a little love to my dish, please? Because they actually measure with their heart, which has them stand out from the rest of the kitchen crew. Though they are starting to suspect that the kitchen crew does not like that, because that's not by protocol per se. So that is Chef Marjoram. Oh, they also they wear like a cute little space chef outfit. They've got kind of like a bit of a jumpsuit kind of look, and they have a full body apron. And they have like a cute, like one of those small chef, not the crazy tall chef hats, but you know, like one of the cute, really small floppy ones that they just happen to wear, like the rest of the staff. And they have a name tag on their apron, but they also have the barcode and nameplate on the back of their neck for Chef and Marjoram, just spelled not like the typical spice, but you know, in a punny sort of way, with Android spelling. They have like their eyes just kind of have a little bit of a flashlight kind of glow to them, with a soft green color. And yeah, they're just working their, like in the kitchen, just chopping some vegetables, kind of help with at the prep station, just minding their own business. They're also the only one in the crew that's softly humming to themselves. And yeah, they do have like the patchwork yeah. Sorry, my brain just unplugged itself. Patchwork body, cute little clunky boots. And they kind of have a copper wiring sort of thing attachment to their head to make it look kind of like hair that's in like a low bun that has kind of a bit of an androgynous look to them as well. So yeah, that's
All right.
Thank you for listening to my ramble. That's Chef Marjoram.
Chef Marjoram, everyone.
Yes.
Bouncing down to the rest of the shift, where might we find Samuel at this moment?
So Samuel would be probably in his bedroom strapping on his outfit. So I'm playing Samuel Powell. He is a lieutenant commander, whether or not he's ready for that position or not. He has pretty much the standard military outfit for whatever kind of space exploration this would be. He has a patch of a chibi Cthulhu on his shoulder that he printed out himself just to add a little bit of personality to his outfit. He kind of made it in the same color as his outfit, so no one would really be able to see unless they got really close to look at it, because he didn't want to get in trouble for it. But he's just like, I'm a nerd and I love Call of Cthulhu back home, so I'm gonna put that on my shirt. He has short haircut. He has his weaponry strapped to his hip for the most part. He has a belt with lines of clips on it. He is standing in the bathroom, kind of looking at himself in the mirror, is like, okay, you've got this. You can do this. First day on the job. Nothing's going to go wrong. We've got this. We're going to get through this. We're going to take some awesome pictures. We're going to go back home and show mom.
Oh, incredible. That leads us to one of the other members of the crew, Robbie, who would be where?
Robbie is in his bedroom making sure everything is shipshape before he goes and meets up with the rest of the crew. Rubius Gideon IV, also known as Robbie. He's wearing no clothes because he's a turtle. He is a turtle. Space has done wonders for turtles, evolutionarily speaking, because he walks on two legs. He kind of stumbles around like a toddler, and each time he takes a step, you think he's gonna fall down, but his foot manages to make contact, and he does not fall. He comes from a long line of turtles. The first one to go on an expedition like this. He's gonna make his family proud. He's also a cadet fresh out of the Marine Academy, and he's ready to serve. And he no clothes, but he has what probably the equivalent of space Velcro with all like on his shell with all those like little badges on it, like they're just stuck to a shell. And he's unpacked his backpack again just to make sure he has everything, and he's repacking it. But he's ready for duty. That's
incredible. And that leaves us to our last member of the crew, where would we find them?
So I imagine that Waylon Atari, who's just a contemptible, horrible old man, like, go on the journey with me. You know Guy Pearce's makeup in Prometheus, where it's a middle-aged man being made up to look like an old man, and he just looks ancient? That's how old this dude looks. He's climbing into what looks like an old-fangled astronaut suit. Written alongside the side in bright magenta lettering, it just has the letters BUDDI. And above that, there's a little patch, and it's not clear if Waylon added it himself or if it was added by the manufacturer, but it says, "Hello, my name is." And it's caused several conflicts already, because a number of people have referred to Waylon as Buddy. He hates this. As he's climbing into the suit, just like, "Let me in, you bastard!" Closes it around him, and the suit closes, and there's briefly, as the midsection and helmet are kind of fused into just one little screen, so Waylon can be seen. There's just a brief flash of like a magenta smiley face in front of his own that just kind of looks at him, winks, and then starts walking him out into the ship.
All right. Incredibly. With our lovely cast introduced, and before their ship arrives, I just want to take a quick moment to mention that Mothership is a D100 system. For those of you unfamiliar, it means that they will not be rolling D20s, but instead will be rolling percentiles, trying to get under a certain percentile in order to make it work. It's a fantastic system. You can look it up if you want to know more, but that's the basis here, and that's why it leads us to the rewards option, which for $5, you can add 5% to whatever they're trying to beat to make it easier for them to hopefully hit that DC. And you can see what rewards you can get for donations by typing !MS rewards. And please let us know which player you would like them targeted to, or we can just roll a D4 and decide who gets them that way. Already want to thank the anonymous person who donated for advantage for one of our players. So thank you. Fantastic. All right. So as the ship starts to slow, as you start approaching, now that you've entered into this nebula, you're able to see on the screens ahead of you, as you all have screens in your different apartments that are kind of warning you to get ready to strap into place for deceleration as your ship's jump drive is slowing down, preparing to leave you here. Unfortunately, I want everyone to roll me just a base D20 or D100 as soon as I said it. I knew I was going to get this mixed up.
Okay. First roll.
So first roll, this is going to be kind of like an initiative order if you have your sheet order open for your surprise level.
Okay.
So it's a speed check.
Okay. I'm not good at speed.
Well,
So we have to roll below our speed.
I'm a turtle, Nicole.
this is just to just so you know what I'm looking at in my sheets here. It's a speed check, but just tell me what you have rolled for the purposes of seeing who's able to get down and strap themselves in pretty quickly.
My total is 25. Well,
Ooh,
I rolled a
good roll.
25.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I got a 38.
All right.
I got a 48.
Oh no.
Yeah. I just go
and
into my shell and brace for impact.
Waylon.
92!
Ooh.
Oh no!
So we have Chef Marjoram, who's very quickly, easily practiced, just sits down in the galley chair, kind of straps in for impact. The Marines are a little slower to respond. Robbie quickly retracts into his shell in order to, stay safe, of course. And Samuel, you were already in your bed, so there's thankfully not too much, but you do get, that quick moment of getting thrown. Waylon, stuck in the middle of a hallway as the ship starts to decelerate. And thankfully, the suit is designed to help him, so it locks into place and just now stands. As the ship decelerates, coasting into the nebula, you now have what basically looks like a statue of Waylon standing in your hallway as you all start to emerge, knowing you've now arrived at your destination.
Petra's face is cracking me up. Oh my goodness.
Are you okay, Waylon? What was that? Oh,
Um,
I'm
They
good.
kind of
It doesn't sound
like,
good.
they kind of like knock on the helm and be like, "You good in there, buddy?"
The system just. We had frozen for Waylon's protection. And just raises 2 thumbs.
oh my goodness. Marjoram is, as if this has been very much rehearsed a lot, would just kind of get out of their seat and just kind of like poke their head out and just kind of look to make sure everybody's okay. Robbie, are you still in your shell?
No, I popped out.
Okay. They would
I came
look
to
to
check
you.
on Buddy.
They would just look to Robbie and just go, "Are you all right?"
No, I failed. I wasn't
Oh.
quick enough, but I'll do better next time.
Oh, Robbie, it's okay.
No, it's
Practice
not.
does- It's okay because learning from your mistakes is how we do better.
The Marine Academy taught me to persevere, and I flubbed it.
And that means
I
you
go-
will persevere next time.
Okay. So
Listen-
the way you say
listen.
things makes me believe it.
If you're still breathing, you haven't failed.
Okay. How are you, Samuel?
Oh, me? Psst, I'm
Oh, Lieutenant.
fine.
Sorry, Lieutenant. What's
Oh,
your title again? Just remind me.
Yes, Lieutenant Commander. That's right. That's what I am now.
Lieutenant
Yeah.
Commander.
At ease.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, throughout
think we're
all of
here.
this, the buddy system holding Waylon is just continued to stay frozen in place. Waylon
Oh boy.
doesn't really seem to be responding to many of you at the moment, but you can start going about whatever you'd like to.
Are we here? Is it
Have
time?
we? Do we? Sorry, out of character. Do we have
Yeah.
a name for the AI of the ship?
Have you named your AI? The AI has always come named as Owl because it was nicknamed. Someone thought the I was a lowercase L at one point and thought that was the name of
Owl.
the
I love
pilot,
that.
and so kept asking where Al was. Before eventually realizing there actually was no pilot. So this class of ships took that and has always been piloted by Al now. But if you have a nickname for your own AI, that's
I actually love
plenty.
Owl.
Hey,
Are we here?
Sometimes Alberta, just to throw a little spice in there.
Aloysius.
Yeah, Al's voice comes over the speakers and it's like, we have arrived. Countdown 6 hours until planetary conjunction.
Oh my god, Okay.
And
Okay.
if you head up to the front, onto the bridge, you can see the great expanse in front of you. Obviously, with your own eyes.
He's
it can be-
glued to the window
yeah,
immediately.
you get this
Aw.
beautiful view of a distant sun in the just, barely larger than a pebble because of the massive distance you have here. Below you is Bjork 11K, an ice planet. And as you can see the planets starting to come into alignment, there's an overlay on the windows that pops up explaining the different planets. So you can see there's Varia, the guest planet. You have Luke 456, Rovius, and Nara 9 all the way at the end that you can't quite see, but the computer insists is there.
It's beautiful.
Marjoram's going to kind of just like step away from the kitchen, curiosity pulling their interest, and takes a look outside and like looking out the window. and their shoulders drop. Like they just fully relax as they take in the view. They just kind of have like that particular awestruck look as if they have never seen this before.
It's beautiful, right?
Decide if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, buddy?
Ah,
I feel like Robbie is constantly unsure about how to address Buddy and or Waylon. It's like, who is going to talk to me this time?
I mean, you said Wayland, so Wayland's gonna talk to you.
Okay.
What do you mean it's fine? Isn't this what you came out here to see?
What I paid money for! That's why I'm here. But this isn't it yet.
Well,
I
it's
think-
coming.
I know, but I have to make it that far. Blasted in cryo for a little bit.
You know, sometimes it's not about the destination, but it can be about the journey.
I
You
do
must
agree.
be poor, yeah?
Oh.
Well, I
Space
mean-
is nice. The space is so nice.
But also,
just
also
breaking the
awkward.
tension.
Just the glare from Petra.
Marjorie's gonna just gently put their hand on the glass as they just step a little bit closer, just taking in as much detail as they possibly can to not only enjoy discovering all of this, but out of curiosity, if any particular bits here and there just kind of has them recall something in particular.
Would you like to go ahead and then make an intellect roll?
Ooh, okay.
Just to see, you know.
So my intellect is 46.
Yes.
And so I just rolled the D100 and
that's with the +5, right? I'm assuming.
yes, that is with the
Okay,
plus
cool.
5. That's a 10.
That's great. What a roll. And let's see. Yours is the one I didn't rotate, so pardon my head as I...
It's okay.
You, Chef Marjoram, you've been on many different excursions, adventures, expeditions, if you will, over your time. And all of those things have really just kind of crammed into your memory banks. They've overloaded them to some extent. And it's hard sometimes to tell with where some of those come from and which one might be the current expedition you're on, because you don't, your memory banks work a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
And so being able to draw that line between this is the past and this is the present can sometimes get hard. And it takes a lot of your power to be able to just understand where you are in the moment and what you're doing. And you're really good at it. It just takes a lot. But in this moment, just seeing everything in front of you, you just get a little bit of peace. It becomes a little easier just for now.
You know, the only really way to have the unknown not be so scary is really to see for yourself. And I enjoy moments like this. Just to see that there is so much out there.
As you were talking, I feel like Robbie is used to you saying wise things at this point and quietly takes out a little notepad from his backpack and is just like scribbling this down for like, yeah,
I love that.
closes it, puts it away.
I don't think I will ever get used to the amount of wisdom that comes out of a cooking android.
I have certainly learned more by experimenting And I do wholly agree with your statement that it's not the destination, it's the journey, because you are discovering new things every day. And that actually allows me to do something that I never knew that I could do when I was first programmed. And that's to feel things. So, having a sense of curiosity just makes existing a little more exciting.
And
And I certainly
Samuel
enjoy it.
will kind of nudge Waylon, be like, "See that, buddy? Marjorie's on my side."
Ah. That rib was broken.
My bad, dude. You need a stim pack?
You'll notice that the buddy system, when he says that, just like the midsection, as if corseting itself just around that area. And then, again, just a brief flash of that smiley face on the screen before it disappears.
Buddy, you do a fantastic job taking care of Mr. Wayland.
Wait, I'm confused. His name's not Buddy?
I guess it depends on who you're
Androids
talking
know
to.
androids.
Fine, you can talk. And you see Waylon kind of shifts inside the cockpit and then just, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Your wisdom was surprising, but always impressive.
Oh, well, thank you. I surprise myself sometimes, too.
Robbie gets occasionally quietly unnerved by how Buddy does not blink.
Marjorie's version of blinking is the lights just kind of like clicking out and in.
I love it. I love it.
Just no purpose, just a blinking function.
Right.
No purpose. It's just like, I don't know why I blink, but I'm not complaining. Perhaps
just
other
happens.
crew members just want to actually have a chance of winning a staring contest.
At this moment, Al announces and it's like, please confirm probe jettison. And you can see kind of like lit up on the dashboard. It's just asking for that confirmation to begin to jettison some of the probes that will start going out and collecting more data on this actual conjunction. You can see that kind of large red button there.
I want to press it. I want to press it. Can I press it?
You know what, Robbie? Go for it.
I need to get up. Help.
Yeah, sure, I got you, man.
Thank you.
Yep. You start kind of hearing these little puffs of air as the ship starts sending these little rocket probes. You can see them flying off in the distance, kind of expanding, spreading out. And you now start getting new images popping up on the screens of the ship as these probes go out and start kind of capturing more of what's happening here. So you can see some of those distant planets getting closer as these probes rocket their way toward them. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight. And you still have 6 hours to go before that conjunction.
Wow.
I am going to assess the matters in the kitchen to make sure that the rest of the prep work is complete before I can... How do other crew members say it? Take a break? Whatever that is. So, I will see you all around. And they're going to return to the kitchen to kind of like finish up their prep work and, just, what they're supposed to be doing before they got distracted with going, ooh, shiny.
As Marjorie goes away, Sam will be like, make sure you got some glasses of champagne ready for us when it happens.
Oh, very well then.
I don't know if you drink, but...
I've never drank before.
As they're walking away, they said, I have tried. It gives me no effect, but it tastes delicious.
Get one for yourself, too.
Hey, at least you have taste receptors in there.
Yeah.
Important for
Fair enough.
Smell and taste. Like they actually have sense receptors and stuff. Helps to make sure that the food is decent.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Robbie is going to go pretend to pilot the ship. Is well aware that the AI is piloting the ship, but like sits in the chair, tries to reach the steering, but we're just playing pretend.
Yeah. Al's like, welcome back, Robbie. Did you need another lesson?
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. Al, full speed ahead. 12 knots.
You got it, Robbie.
Thank you.
The ship does not move, but Robbie is very much in almost like training simulator mode right now.
I didn't go to flight school, okay?
Right.
I went to the Marine Academy.
This is your flight school. You have an old AI that's been slowly teaching you. Go ahead and make an intellect check for me, Robbie.
Oh no. Oh, my intellect isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a 35.
Hey, nice. So you actually know, and you can remember as you're doing this, the control panel in front of you is all turned off, of course. But and so Al has walked you through in the past, you know, the buttons you'd hit and which ones you'd select, and you run through it. And at the end, Al's like, "That was excellent, excellently done, Robbie. If we were really trying to go full speed ahead, you would have done it."
Oh, thank you. I'll remember this forever. Okay. How much longer? Getting impatient. What
Planetary conjunction in 5 hours. Yeah.
5 hours. Okay. 5 hours. That's a lot.
Yeah. You
I'm
spent
gonna
30
look for-
minutes.
Are there any threats on the horizon, Al?
We seem to be the only ship in the area, which was expected.
Good. You let me know, though. I'm ready.
Understood, Robbie. I will report to you immediately if any threats are detected.
Thank you. Gets down.
Yeah. It's about this time that one of your regular meals would be served, kind of planned ahead of the conjunction so you can all gather and watch it and not be distracted by cleaning, cooking, or actually eating.
At that point, since Marjoram doesn't have to do any work at that time, that's when the hat and the apron is off and like hanging up on the little work rack. So that way they're just like, I don't have to. It's just like, I don't have to work. So the jumpsuit is a little bit on the baggy side, which, I mean, that's how most jumpers are. But they have their patch on their breast pocket that has a sad astronaut that says, "Space is my home." And they have like their, they have like, you know, like they have their own toolkit, utility belt thing as well. Some of them is, you know, practical ship utility stuff that they would need for the kit that they happen to be equipped with. But like also like along the side, I'm totally taking this from the live action show that I'm not going to name because copyright stuff, but there's like little jars of like different like little vials of seasoning as well. Just being like, oh no, this needs some this needs a little bit of this herb. You know, just that silly tidbit. But they are definitely just relaxing, just enjoying the view, just kind of like seeing the view from like different windows and stuff here and there, just enjoying themselves.
Love it. Excellent. And it's quite a view. You can see those probes have gotten even farther out and just giving you an excellent depiction of what's happening. As you all enjoy a wonderful meal prepared by Chef Marjoram, of course. Excellent as usual. And with 3 hours left to go now, you know, you're not breaking out the champagne quite yet because you want to keep it cool, but
yes,
it's there.
Keeping it nice and chill.
Yeah. Samuel's made sure that it's on standby.
Robbie is reading the label. Champagne.
Yeah. It's not it's a place you've ever heard of before. It says like champagne product on the label.
My mom and dad say this stuff slows you down more, and I'm already pretty slow. Am I gonna be okay drinking this?
Well,
I think you'll be good.
Okay.
it also depends on how much you drink. If you drank the entire bottle, then we would have to send you to the med bay.
Why? Is it poison?
No. It's,
Well,
when it comes to
Yes.
alcohol, I mean, well,
technically.
It literally
Marjo's
is
like,
poison.
Poison to celebrate?
It's literally poison. You drink it to inhibit your abilities.
So,
No, thank you. I don't
tech-
want your champagne substance.
here's the thing, Robbie. Technically, yes, it is poison, but it's not the kind of... If you drink a little bit of it, you'll be okay.
But I'll be okay. This is confusing.
It's very
Moderation.
confusing.
Okay. Okay.
To be fair, people do a lot of confusing things.
That's true. I'm a turtle, but that's true. I feel like I shouldn't have
Hey.
that much.
Turtle or not, you're a person.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god.
What?
Well, thank you.
Whoever
This were
donated $60
informed
and gave us
that
all advantage.
everyone has advantage. Excellent
Huzzah.
news. Thank you for that donation.
That's so lovely.
Yeah. Well, we'll be getting to those roles shortly, I'm sure. But everything for
Why,
now
Nicole?
seems to be going well. Nothing could possibly be going
Saying
wrong.
things with a smile on your face. I know you're lying to me.
Uh, over the speakers, you hear Al say, Robbie,
Yeah, yes. Al,
you said you wanted
it's
to be... Yeah.
quietly inside, the fact that Al addressed Robbie first, he's soaring. He's like cloud nine. Continue.
You said you wanted to be alerted of any threats in the area?
Yes, absolutely, because I'm suited to, mitigate any threats. Yes, please.
Well,
Thank
it
you.
shouldn't be much concern, but there is a micrometeor swarm headed our way. I will be moving the ship.
Ah, excellent maneuver. Exactly what I would have chosen to do. Yes. Good. Nice work, Al.
Sorry, Al. On current trajectory, what are the odds of collision?
Odds of collision are 0% with anything in our immediate vicinity.
Okay. Keep
Odds
us
of
updated
collision
on that.
are 5%.
Wait, you
Did it
said
just go
you
up?
said yeah, you said 0 though. Al, you're silly goose. That's a
Odds of
your
collision,
jokes.
15%.
Wait. Oh,
Al, are they changing their trajectory?
please reconsider, Al.
A new planetary object seems to have entered the system and is in our current trajectory path. Currently trying to adjust.
Please do.
Wait, it's in motion or we're approaching something stationary?
This object was not detected on my scans.
It's in
Oh.
motion.
Oh,
Can we head to the window?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
absolutely.
just gonna head over to the window. I'm just gonna go to the window to take a look.
Yeah. Odds of collision stabilizing at 20%.
Oh, wait.
Higher than I'd like, but not bad.
As you get to the windows, you can see off in the distance that there's just this large... Now that you're getting closer and you can see some of the lights from around your ship that Al has turned on, you can see on the scopes and the screens overlooking what appears to be kind of like a large rock, maybe a giant asteroid or something else, something definitely outside of the regular planetary orbit, but where you'd expect, I guess, a planet to be. Just one that no one has ever seen before.
But Waylon is almost definitely trying to already get the rights to it.
Oh my god.
Does Waylon have a name for this new celestial body?
Yeah, it'd just be Waylon's comet. That's 100% what it would be. Because he's
yes.
trash.
Of course.
Yeah, I feel like Waylon says this out loud, and Al goes, "Well, does not seem to be a comet. There is no ice on its surface."
No ice.
Waylon's
Then what is-
asteroids and... Sorry.
Oh, if it doesn't have ice, can you detect what is on the surface?
Subject is 514 miles in diameter. Appears to be made of some type of rock. Igneous, possibly?
Oh.
Let's make sure we don't take it for granted.
I was going to say, that is one spicy meatball, as one crew member has joked before. I didn't know if that was an appropriate place to put said joke.
Okay, I did it too.
They're gonna give you like a gentle pat.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of puns on this ship is astronomical.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
This is great. We're on a roll here. It's okay. We got plenty of space for him.
Lord. There we go.
Oh,
This makes me so happy.
All right.
You start slowly stabilizing into almost an orbit around this new body, as it seems like Al has averted the collision, but has seemingly
Good job,
discovered
Al.
a new planet of sorts.
Well, it's not necessarily what we're here for, but I forget. Lieutenant Commander, were we told to take note of any new discoveries on our way to the event?
It wasn't part of our mission, but it wouldn't hurt to do so.
Narrator voice. It in fact would hurt to do so.
It was when they knew. They done
Right.
goofed.
Al says, "Understood. We'll bring in closer for observation."
How many hours until the event? I just want to know how much time we have to explore.
2 hours and 48 minutes.
Oh.
Hmm.
So not too long.
We
What
got
is
some
this?
time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we'll check it out. Al, let us know maybe an hour, 45 minutes before it starts, so we can head back.
Understood. And you all on your kind of little communicators see a countdown that pops up from Al with kind of like a minute countdown specifically, so you can have that there on to see where you are in the in terms of the planetary conjunction. As you continue to orbit, Al kind of starts going through, reading aloud a lot of the information that the ship's scopes are picking up, explaining that it seems to, in addition to being, it says, as 514 miles in diameter, it is technically a planet, larger than enough to have its own gravitational field, albeit likely small. Does appear to be made of igneous rock. However, it is also in rotation, similar to your Earth, I believe, as if some type of liquid is below the surface.
Oh. Are any life forms detected?
No life forms detected.
Is there an atmosphere?
Good.
No atmosphere detected.
Oh.
Curious.
Yeah, that is weird.
Robbie, you're looking at that panel and you see a small blinking red light on the panel that's usually not there. As Al's kind of going into this.
Al, what's it's doing the thing. It's blinking. This doesn't normally do this.
Gravitational field seems to be strengthening.
Oh. Oh, like pulling us in is what you saying?
Yes. Some type of gravity well seems to be forming, pulling us toward it.
I don't like.
Can we escape it?
Attempting. Strap in.
Okay.
Gotta strap in, I guess.
Buddy just braces in the middle of the room again.
That's kind of awesome, though.
It really is.
It is.
Yeah, you can feel the thrust of the rocket trying as Al starts straining. The ship is shaking as this is continuing. And you hear Al saying, "It appears gravity well is too strong. New planet, Wayland's asteroid, seems to be moving with the well.
Oh boy.
Also being drawn in."
Oh boy. Oh.
Jeez.
How many G's are we currently pulling? Just out of character. Just have to know.
I feel like, yeah, at the moment you're pulling about 6 to 7. So it's uncomfortable, but it's not strenuous. You could pull more for sure. I'd say this is probably the upper limit on what Wayland, though, has encouraged the ship to pull when he's aboard.
Cool. So Wayland, frustrated that he's not going to get to see the thing he paid money to see, is going to yell, "Make it go faster! Fight against it, you bastard!"
Based on medical recommendations, higher gravitational force not suggested.
Override! Override! I bought you, you terrible ship! Just go where I tell you!
You all feel the ship kind of kick it up into third gear, basically, and start pulling forward. You can see the kind of distance growing on the scopes as you're all just thrown and forced backwards into your seats, just shaking. You're doing your marine training there, Robbie and Samuel. You're squeezing, you're doing your breathing, making sure that you're staying conscious, keeping that blood flow going. Chef Marjram's fine.
I'm vibing. He's vibing.
Yeah.
What a nice ride I'm on.
Yeah. But this continues for a good 5 minutes before the ship starts slowing back down.
Al, are you okay?
A safe distance, Al?
We are still approximately 1 mile above the surface.
Sound off. We all good?
Yes.
I think I peed a little, but I'm okay. It happens. My mom says it happens. It happens.
Sure. It happens.
Yeah. There's a little puddle. A little tiny puddle in the seat.
We'll get that cleaned up.
It's okay. It's organic. It's he rubs it into the seat.
Gee. Oh, okay. Well, got to replace that seat.
My mom says it's good for the environment.
It's definitely
Sure.
Robbie's seat now.
Yes. You can just put a name on the seat that is your seat.
Pilot seat forever. I did this on purpose.
Don't be on things to claim them. No, okay.
Oh.
How about you, Moneybags? How you doing?
There's just silence.
Can we get a medical status report on him?
Owner, Wayland Atari. Deceased.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Wait.
First
aid. I know first aid. I can help.
Oh, Robbie, I don't think first aid will help with.
The defibrillator. Where's the defibrillator?
Oh, buddy.
Would it be more pleasing if I put up the shutter And you notice there's just, in the glass, there's just this crumpled shell of a human being. Just like that.
Oh my god.
You know what? That might actually help.
Understood.
Marjoram has been literally not looking at him on purpose. When the moment that he's deceased, they immediately look at the like a different direction, just kind of just being like, "Nope, I do not want that in my memory bank."
Oh, jeez.
I feel like for a second, Robbie has a moment, like, and kind of shakes it off, like, Buddy killed him. Like, is suspicious of, because, like, has never entirely trusted Buddy, but is, like, trying to be chill with Buddy and has that, like, intrusive, invasive thought for a second, but then throws it away. Because it's probably
Okay, so
gravity.
You don't echolalia it out.
Hey, Al, that guy signed all of his legal release forms, right?
Yes, in the event of his death, the ship reverts back to the crew.
Just making sure we're not liable.
Okay. Should we say some words for Mr. Whalen?
I do not believe he would like that.
Wait, how do you know? How do you know?
I am listed as the sole beneficiary of Mr. Whalen Atari.
Whoa. Pretty
Dang.
cool. Okay.
Family or nothing. That's crazy.
Okay, no words.
This
I
is
do not have
Nope,
I do
nope.
not have any context for this.
Okay. Quietly in Robbie's mind. Sorry, Mr. Whalen, but doesn't say it out loud.
We could technically give him some kind of space funeral service where we kind of jettison him out.
Oh,
Oh, are you concerned about the body?
I've never seen a
I'm
corpse.
I'm currently dealing with it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, I kind of want to know what you mean by that too.
I have put up the privacy shutter. Do not worry about it.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You know what? I think in this case it's better if we don't ask questions.
Was this from a donation? Excellent.
Oh,
Who did it?
wait, so we're at 4 now?
I mean, someone did just unalive, so
I was gonna say you were already
'Cause
also all
I'm-
getting a point of stress for
'Cause, like,
seeing a crew member die.
Wait, so does that bring us up to 5?
We're at
Yes.
5?
So you're all now at 5. Thank you for donating. for
everybody's
stress.
at 5 points.
No.
Except for Petra, who's at 6.
Okay, so
How bad is this?
so
How bad is this?
Until we have to do a stress roll, not bad. But once we do, maybe.
okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Stressed. You're stressed. Not me.
Well, this would have been fine, but this is, a good point. Because you did see a crew member die, I'd like everyone to make a panic
Oh, boy.
roll.
Son of a
Oh,
biscuit.
how do we do that? Hold on, I forget.
Hold on, I have a table for panic.
I do.
Yeah,
that.
I had it up.
Roll-
It's on like page 26 or something on our
There we
roll for
go.
in our
panic.
book.
There's
Yes.
a table specifically for Android, so I have
Yeah.
that
Oh, you have a separate one. I didn't know that.
There is
Yeah.
one separate, yes.
for Androids. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, this is a panic roll, not a stress roll.
So with the panic, yes. So for chat's purposes, a panic check is stress is a major mechanic in terms of Mothership. Enough stress can actually kill you. So a panic check is something that happens when you're already stressed and you're trying to see how much it affects you. It's a 2-part. It's done in 2 parts essentially. What you're going to do is you're going to make that stress check first, which is the first part. And then if you fail the stress check, then we'll actually roll for the panic effect. So a stress check, you're going to try and roll over your current stress, which for most of these are fine crew members.
Oh,
Shouldn't be too hard. You'll roll 2d20 and you will add the results together.
2d10.
2d20.
Oh,
2d10.
Or sorry.
Oh,
My gosh.
10.
I literally am holding
Okay.
them in my hand.
oh I'm
And we
okay.
all
I got
have
I got a
disadvantage.
10.
You all have
We all have
disadvantage.
We've
because we're
disadvantage.
in the presence of an android.
That is
Right?
true.
That's for just
hang on.
Android.
That's Android.
That's just for you and me. I
Yes.
think because
So-
you and I are both an android.
So this is where people's class comes into play. If you look at what you have, we have 2 androids and we have 2 marines. One of the class features for androids is that
Oh
if
my
there's
God, I
another
just saw
android present, they make those saves with disadvantage.
So, Robbie,
Since
me
I
and you have to roll
have-
twice and take the lower one.
Yeah. So
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
two are fine.
No,
You
no,
two
we're
are
fine.
It's just
It's-
for androids.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I-
Petra and I.
If we panic,
Oh, I thought it
it's
was
a
fear
problem.
saves made in the presence of androids have disadvantage. So I thought me and Robbie would have it because we're in the presence of an android.
Yes, but you're not making a fear save at the moment. You're making a stress check.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So since Petra and I would have to roll at disadvantage, can I burn one of my advantage points to have it a straight roll?
Yes, absolutely.
gonna
You
do.
all have advantage
Hell
at the
yeah.
moment.
I had 2. Now I
Yes.
have 1. Huzzah! Thank you, chat, for the
Okay.
donations.
Has anyone rolled under or equal to their current stress level?
No,
No, no. I'm
thankfully.
Uh-oh.
I'm good.
Buddy.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
good. Oh, buddy, no.
What did you roll? You muted.
Yeah.
Way under.
So you were trying to beat a 6
Mhm.
with 2d10.
A 1 and a 2.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
You
no.
know, that's close. All right, let's go ahead and roll on your custom panic table there.
Oh my goodness.
This is going to be so bad.
Oh,
I'm pulling it up
Oh,
on my end right
baby.
here. We are.
I didn't even know what android panic would look like.
So remember,
Oh,
you'll
you get
roll
to find
2d10, you'll add them together, and then you'll add your current level of stress.
Okay, 1 second. So that is cool. So grand total that is 10 to 11. So,
Okay, great.
Cool.
So all of a sudden, but he just starts like there's like a you see a blue screen really fast, and then
Oh, no. Not the blue screen of death.
uh-oh.
There's silence and then just
I don't think the sounds are being picked up.
No.
But
Was it-
imagine a fax
I'm picturing
machine
dial-up.
going off right now. Yeah, dial up. Yeah, exactly. You're hearing the screaming sounds of a fax machine right now coming out of Buddy's mouth.
He's puking.
Are you...
Everyone else would please gain 2 stress.
oh
Dang
no.
it.
Ah, we haven't even landed on the planet yet. We
Is
haven't
this
even
the
gone anywhere.
Hey, buddy, is this the sound of you dealing with the body?
Is it possible to use like my trained computer skill
Yes.
to see if there is a way to, kind of like running an emergency diagnostics on
Right.
Buddy, just to be like, okay, this is
Yeah.
definitely a stress malfunction. Let me see if I can assist. That sort of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Perfect use of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an intellect check you're using computers, so add
Yes.
10% to that.
Okay, so I'll just start with the roll itself. That's an. So okay, I rolled an 89 on the die, and
Mhm.
oh no, it's like add 10%, and my brain just went, oh god, how do I math?
Yeah, no, you're all
Oh.
good. You were trying to beat a 56.
Okay,
But you did not.
Okay.
So at the moment, you just have Buddy standing there, fax machine noises coming out of their mouth.
Yep.
Then
I think I can imagine like they just like start taking a look at some of like their processing panels
Right.
and just looks and just goes, "Oh,
You're very different androids. I feel like
it's
that's
exactly."
part of
It's
the
just
problem.
like you
Yeah.
are not from the spice rack package. We have been trained to help each other, but you are not the. Oh dear! And just kind of like putting like slowly just putting the panels back, just feeling embarrassed, just being like, "I do not know how to fix this." Wrong android.
Hey, Al,
I
can you pull up like a user manual for Buddy?
Al is, thinking it's like none seem to be on file.
Dang it.
I would imagine that Mr. Wayland has trademarked Buddy, so he only had all of the information on Buddy.
Al
We
says,
can
I
pick his
can
room."
confirm that Buddy is a rental system.
Oh,
oh,
is there? Wait. Would Mr. Wayland perhaps have the guide in his room, perchance?
That's what I was thinking. Maybe he's got something in there.
Would you like to help me?
Sure.
Okay. And I'm just
Alright,
gonna like.
You
But
two go check that out. I'll make sure Buddy doesn't explode or something.
And I'm just gonna hurry off with Robbie to Wayland's room.
Absolutely. Yeah, the two of you search around for a while. It takes a good bit, but you do find up in a cabinet the rental agreement for the Buddy unit. And in it's approximately this thick. And as you're flipping through it, you can figure out that the last 400 pages are the instruction manual.
Okay, great. Is there a table of contents in that instruction manual?
Yes, thankfully there's an
good.
index.
Perfect. Through the use of the index, I would like to see if we can put our noggins together and find information of how to cease the malfunction error on Buddy.
Yeah, there's not a specific section on fax machine noises coming from this system. So go ahead and make an intellect check, adding that 10% again.
Okay.
How do we return to factory settings?
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's in there. No.
Oh no!
No. Since Robbie is helping me, do I roll with advantage or
You
does
can
that
roll
not...
with advantage. Yeah.
Okay, so the first number was 66.
Mm, that would
And
have been a critical fail.
Oof. And then the 33. I love how that just literally divided that in half. So that's
You
what I
have a
rolled.
critical success. So
Oh,
another
good.
point in this game is that when you roll, I forget what the term would be, but if it's like 11, 22, 33, they're not doubles, but whatever you'd call that number, it would be a critical success or failure, depending on if it's above or below the DC that you're trying to beat.
Woo! One extreme or the other. Let's go.
Yeah. Chef, you're able to be back there. You're kind of able to move some stuff around. Robbie's helping you as well, being like, oh, look, well, if you look like up, you can see that there's like that button up there. And you're able to like kind of working through this handbook. You find a way to reset the speakers, essentially. So you can kind of like clear them, like turn them back on and off again, but just that one system, not Buddy entirely.
Cool. Shall we take the book with us, just in case?
Yes, I think that's a great idea.
All right. And I'm just gonna like make my way back along with Robbie to work together on the malfunction fix.
Fantastic.
How's Buddy looking?
Yeah.
How is Buddy
Buddy-
looking?
Still standing there. Blue screen. Like the whole little
Every
fact checking
time-
noises.
every time the sound changes something, like Samuel like flinches a little bit, thinking it's gonna do something.
Yeah, at one point it starts going into dial-up, and you're just like, I don't know what's happening here. Like, but with the instruction manual, you all are easily able to reset the speaker system, and it has now stopped.
Buddy.
Am I able to communicate again?
You are able to communicate again.
Hello! That was weird.
Yeah.
You're telling us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I've
give
never
the
streamed before.
I'm gonna give the manual book to Samuel since you are the only Marine with pockets.
Fair
I
enough.
have a backpack.
You do have a little backpack.
It's called
But
a
it's
shell.
okay. Give it to Samuel.
So Samuel opens up a specific pouch in his backpack, and there's already another book in there, and he'll kind of slide that book next to the book he has in there.
Perfect.
How
Are
are
you
you,
functional,
buddy?
Good news.
Yeah?
Wayland Atari's body is almost completely dealt with.
Oh, so
I-
this must be a side effect, perchance, of the process.
All units, all BUDDI units, return to the factory after use.
What?
Uh,
So what when you return to the factory, what will you do with Waylon's body?
There will be no body in approximately 2 minutes.
Are you gonna poop him out?
No,
Tell me the truth. What happened? What did you do?
I do not
Buddy.
think I would like to know.
So when Robbie asked that, Buddy, not contextualizing the fact that they're huge in comparison, like leans over Robbie and goes, "Would you
In the
like to
shell.
see?"
In the Maybe later. Maybe later. Maybe not now. Not a good time right now, but a little bit maybe later.
Noted. Recording interior footage for later viewing.
Later. I didn't specify when, just later. Just check in with me. Before
High five.
you just Okay.
Oh, I love how awkward Buddy is.
So good.
This was a good sweater to retract into.
It's a great
perfect.
one.
It's just like the most horrifying version of Baymax.
That was
My
the goal.
goodness.
Oh. Oh, so good.
Scary
Oh, shoot.
baby.
That's true.
At this
Scary
moment,
baby.
yeah. Al says, there may be, I've finished diagnosing the ship. There may be a way to increase our thrust. However, we will have to land in order to make the modifications.
Is it safe to land?
I have found a spot that seems to be clear of any debris. Again, there are no life forms or atmosphere, so it is not safe, but there are limited threats.
Let's do it.
Well,
Okay.
Robbie, would you like to sit in the chair?
You know what? Yes. Yes, I would. It's in times like these, crew, when we have to band together and stay strong and not let that android poop in the corner. Everybody,
What?
take your seats.
And Samuel, kind of proud of Robbie for taking control here, will just do as right, give Robbie a salute, and then does as he says.
Incredible. You all
Love
kind of
it.
strap yourselves in. You're not too far above the surface already, so you start lowering down as Owl goes ahead and lands. Robbie, you are not given control of the ship. You're just in the seat. But
I am still pretending.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
Is this the same seat that Robbie peed in, or a different seat? Okay,
Same
just
one.
making sure.
It's okay. It's okay.
He was claiming his spot as the captain or the
He tries
pilot
to
of
like
the ship.
one hand for a little bit, like tries to look cool.
So you slowly settle down. Sorry. You as you slowly start to settle down into the ground, you make contact. You can see the cloud of dust kind of rising around the windows. You can hear the stillness. The engines shut off. Al just says, "We've landed. Planetary
Thank
conjunction is in less than 2 hours."
Huh. What's
Thank
the
you, Al.
what's the weather on this?
There is no atmosphere on this planet.
Okay.
Therefore, there is no weather.
Okay,
Fair
no weather.
enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna look out the window just to see what type of environment we're looking at. If
Yeah,
it's
you
like
take-
if it's like Ignis more like, then I'm wondering
Mhm.
if there's like some magma stuff going on that create. If
Yeah.
this is just like a volcanic rock,
Right.
like in general. So I just want to like take a little look out the window and see.
Yeah, you take a look and you can see that there is kind of that dark, like that black or dark brown kind of igneous rock that you'd expect to see from magma. You don't see any actual magma, but you also do know from your many travels that space is very cold, and magma would probably not remain magma very long if exposed to it.
That's valid.
But it's as far as you can see, it's just rock. And now that you've landed, you also can't see kind of that edge of space past the horizon. It just kind of, you just see horizon now.
Al, are there any geological features on this planet?
Such as,
Perhaps cave systems?
I do
Ooh.
seem to
Ugh.
detect there may be something underneath the
No.
surface. I don't have the necessary equipment or probes at the moment to determine if cave systems exist, but due to the rotation of this planetary body, it seems safe to say there is some kind of molten or liquid core.
Yes, buddy.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What kind of upgrade do we need to make the ship work properly?
We need to readjust the position of the ship's thrusters.
Fantastic. I am going to go do that.
Would you like some assistance, buddy?
No.
Yes!
All right.
High five!
And with a little bit of excitement, they just
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Al will kind of
Right.
give you the schematics and how they want you to adjust and angle the thrusters in order to kind of maximize the output of these engines to hopefully break through that gravity well that seems to be developing.
I assume they're adjusting the thrusters from the exterior.
They are adjusting them from the exterior, yes.
Hey, Robbie, you down for a spacewalk?
Yes, Lieutenant Commander. Anything.
At ease.
Fantastic. And as you all kind of start loading up, hopping into your spacesuits, in the case of Robbie and Samuel, and getting ready to start an excursion, we'll go ahead and take our break there. That seems like a great stopping point,
Yay.
especially after our perfect example of a failed panic check.
This is going to be very interesting to see how everybody just panics as we go.
Oh yeah, what could
Looking
possibly
forward
go
to
wrong
it.
now? Planet
Yep.
that's not supposed to be there, you know. Anyway, thank you so much. We'll be back shortly, and hope to see you soon. Don't go away, and please continue to donate. We appreciate everyone who's donated so far with those advantages and stress. You can still keep jumping in and helping out or hindering the group as they go on their adventures.
You don't want to hinder us though. You don't
Sure
wanna
they
Make
do.
it so
What?
much harder.
No, you
Make it
don't.
so
You want-
much harder.
You want to
Good.
send us
You-
multiple advantages.
Guys, put us through the
All right.
ringer, guys.
We'll be back shortly.
Some of us
Welcome back to Mothership, the alignment, here on Rolling for Charity. We're glad to be back with you. If you look, we're super close to our goal right now. We're about $150 away, I think. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated, and we hope you're enjoying this. As we left, and we got a hydrate redemption, I see, before we jump back into
Thank
things.
you.
So
I literally just finished
remember
off my water during the break.
to drink your water, coffee, or pickle juice.
I'm sorry, what?
No,
And
I
so
will
moving
not.
on.
I won't do that.
We're just gonna pretend we didn't hear that, I guess.
That's just me, I guess.
No, it makes sense to me because
Yeah.
wasteland stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. Good stretch. Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last we left off, the crew was getting ready to set foot onto, I believe it's just been named Wayland Planet. No one else has come up with another name for it yet.
Formerly known as Wayland's Astro.
No.
And formerly known as Wayland's Comet.
But we'll keep it that way in memoriam.
Yeah. And as they geared up, Chef Marjoram, I'm not sure if you obviously are an android, but I'm not sure if you'd have like some kind of protective suit you would still change into, or not. That's up to you and what you think, how you think Chef is built.
Let me see. They do have a hazard suit.
They do.
Because
Yes.
they have the examination kit.
Perfect.
So I would say they would don the hazard suit as like their protective gear, or like some sort of protective gear that's like a hazard, that looks like kind of like a hazard suit.
Awesome.
So their name plate label is on the front of the suit itself.
Right.
And since they're an android that doesn't have lungs, they wouldn't like have like the same kind of breathing filter in a way. It would kind of look a little bit more boxy, kind of like that just has like a full. Honestly, I feel like if she was trying to cosplay Buddy a little bit,
Yeah.
just a little bit based on like the shape and stuff like that, which I think it's adorable. So I'm gonna go with
Giant
that.
screen type window.
Yeah.
Incredible. And then
I think it's
for Samuel and Robbie, I know Samuel most likely has the advanced battle dress. I'm not sure if Robbie would, or if Robbie would just be in a vac suit.
The wilderness be explored. Vac suit. Ready.
Okay, fantastic. Whoa, my goodness. Thank you for the donation to our own sweet tea. We got advantage to all of the players.
The
Hell yeah.
audacity.
We might need it.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right. We might need it.
So good. There's a perfect time to do so, As those doors open, the ramp lowers, you step out onto this foreign wasteland that, as far as you know, no one has ever set foot on before.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's first the surrounding area for threats. Are there threats?
Digestion done.
Quietly. Looks at
Mm-mm.
Buddy. Buddy is the threat. Buddy is a threat. But that's inside. Inside.
Shutter just, and it's just perfectly clean inside for Waylon was.
I'm not
See,
gonna ask. I'm not
Marjoram
gonna
is
ask.
okay with this because they never saw the corpse in the first place. So it's kind of just like, it just kind of like helps their brain just go like, oh yeah, no, they've just simply disappeared. Because it's just like, if they saw a dead body, that would definitely, if they saw it, that would make their stress a lot worse. Because though they are very curious about living in the moment and life itself, oh no, the existential dread of afterwards they don't want to think about. Because they're like, it's the whole like, do androids have souls? That sort of thing.
Right.
Like, they don't know. They haven't found their religion yet.
It's a good point. Got to figure out where your belief system is.
Yeah. Marjorie, not yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like some android churches somewhere in the galaxy.
Oh yeah, there's gotta be.
There's gotta
Where
be.
you're just uploaded into like a mainframe.
Oh my god, the
Like
Church of
that.
the Motherboard.
Yeah.
I love it.
Giant mainframe in the sky.
Yep.
I think Buddy is just going to start marching over to the thrusters. Just
Yeah.
As Marjorie's just gonna follow along, but also just kind of, instead of looking for threats, just kind of more of like oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, what's that? That sort of like
Right.
curiosity mindset. So
Perfect. Yeah. You look around for threats, Robbie. You see a lot of rock. A lot of rocks that are taller than you. Well,
Okay.
that's about
That's
it.
good. Area seems secure.
What is the gravity like on this planet?
that's a really
There
good
is
question.
very little gravity. Like, there is gravity, but you can feel there's like, and you're in quite a heavy battle suit here. There's an exoskeleton and everything. But I'd say it's probably like a fifth of our regular gravity. Like you're barely being held to the surface.
Hey, Robbie, try jumping.
Yes. Okay. I jump.
Go ahead and make let's see, what's your strength? It's
My strength is 35.
okay. You leap off the ground and you get about 35 feet in the air.
I just want to see a turtle jump.
Quietly, a little
You're just, like,
hyperventilation in the air.
Floating,
Okay.
floating.
All right. Go down.
You start slowly landing. You're like drifting as well a little bit as you're like moving. And you lands maybe 200 yards away.
He lands.
From-
He clutches his little turtle claws into the ground. Like,
From hearing Robbie panic, like would I hear Robbie panicking?
Oh yeah, you
As
all
he's
have kind of
going?
like comm devices that you can talk to each other with.
I'm gonna look behind me and see Robbie struggling with his jump, but as he's like relieved as he's going back down, Marjorie's just actually going to giggle, which sounds very warm and pleasant, which is unusual for an android. Before
are you all right?
Robbie?
oh, hey, I am okay. I was not prepared for that elevation, but I will be better prepared next time. Whew.
That's the
It was
spirit.
fun. I think it was fun. I think I had fun.
How was it being that high up?
It's like when a kid goes on a roller coaster for the first time and they're half terrified, but they get off and they're like, holy crap, I did it. That's kind of the vibe you're getting off of Robbie.
Aww.
It was unforgettable. I will do it again. It jumps again.
Aww.
So cute. As Robbie's bounding around, buddy.
When Buddy asked if you were all right, they were not asking Robbie.
Yeah.
Buddy literally
about to
turned
laugh?
toward Marjoram. Yes.
I was amused. So yes, I am all right. Are you all right?
I don't know. I don't have context for that.
Oh, well, it's very weird to develop context for something like this, and well, should you develop it, I hope you enjoy it. It is a strange sensation, but it's not a bad one.
The smile that's just like made out of bits just kind of straightens a little bit, and then they like hold out their hand and go, "High five."
They perk up and then just give him a high five.
That high five had more emotion behind it, though. The way they said it, I love it.
Yep.
I'm just imagining this as the loudest clank.
Well, they're both wearing I'm wearing like the hazmat suit, so it's kind of like a weird plastic crumply clank.
Ooh, fair enough.
Just like a squish, because Buddy is like a soft android.
Yeah, that's cute.
Nice. You make it over to the thrusters as let's see, as Robbie continues to bounce around. I'm sure Samuel is just kind of keeping an eye on him. Whoa, $60 over the goal.
Yeah.
Anonymous $150 donation.
Thank you.
That's so exciting!
So incredible. Wait, $150 donation.
Thank you, Anonymous.
Wait.
So, well, I'm looking at chat right now, and it seems like we might be resetting Buddy's stress levels here. Because I think Buddy has the highest amount of stress, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yay.
Thank you so much. You've increased Buddy's chances of living so much more. What is just so everyone knows, what are all of your stress levels right now? I know Buddy just went back down to 2.
I'm at 7.
7.
I'm also at 7.
Yeah. Incredible. 7 points. All right.
Oh, thank you, Smiley.
Yes.
Smiley, I keep forgetting to put my name in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Smiley.
Smiley.
Thank you.
And you make it over to the thrusters. You're able to go ahead and give me a intellect check with advantage since you have Chef's help. And if you have any relevant skills you think, you can absolutely use those as well.
For Buddy to roll?
Yes, sorry, that was to Buddy.
Buddy is not going to take lead on this. Buddy is entirely
okay.
planning on being the muscle.
Oh,
Okay.
I have a skill mark point in engineering to set.
That's perfect. Engineering, here we go.
All right.
Let's see, is engineering a 10-point system?
Yeah, it's in
where
the
are you?
expert category.
Add 15 to your intellect.
Okay, so so my intellect, I add 15, so that would be okay. And I'm so glad I rolled with advantage. That's another 33.
Critical success. You are you can tell what the problem was. The thrusters weren't able to maneuver well enough. Al wasn't able to angle them in the exact spots to generate maximum thrust and break out of this gravity well that seems to be on the other side of the world. But you can tell there's this bearing looks a little bent, and it doesn't have its full range of motion as it should have. And so you're able to just kind of use it back in. You have Buddy there helping you, able to kind of like hold the metal and you're able to kind of tweak it back in, put in that little change, adjust the angle of it, and you have the thrusters fixed in probably only 45 minutes. It's a pretty simple process that you have going on here. It could have taken a lot longer, but this was really fast.
Marjorie's gonna look to Buddy and just with a little bit of excitement, high five.
Yes. You are very good at many things.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how I've been programmed to have an engineering program, but I am not going to question or complain because it has helped us.
You're great.
Well, thank you. And she just they get suddenly very flustered from the compliment.
This is oddly wholesome.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Each interaction is getting increasingly more wholesome.
Yeah,
We're
right.
gonna need it.
Yeah. There's like an overwhelming amount of wholesomeness in this horror game,
Yeah.
y'all. Like,
We have to be happy before we're sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, the whole time we have nothing
appreciate.
this whole time we have nothing but good times and good beans here.
Yeah, that's been
It's
great.
so we can appreciate
Nothing-
the characters
nothing
before the trauma
bad.
train loads up to the
Nothing
station.
bad's going to happen, Nicole, right?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay. As you're finishing up there, Robbie and Samuel have been just off, kind of, I guess, wandering around the edge of the ship, just keeping an eye out for stuff.
Looking for
Jumping
threats in the
A
sky.
lot. Yeah.
Jumps up,
How
looks around each time.
how tall is the ship itself?
Your ship is I'm terrible with estimating heights, but it's probably the height of like a good 3-story building.
So I probably wouldn't be able to jump on top of it.
Well, a 3-story building's only like just over 30 feet tall.
Oh,
and Robbie's
wasn't aware
jumping
of
like
that.
35 feet in the air.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna attempt to jump on top of the ship.
Okay. It's like, let me check your strength.
Also, time check.
Yes,
much-
we got
how much
about an
time?
hour left, I think.
Oh no, I mean to the event. I mean to the event.
Yeah. You have about an hour left. You have
Oh,
an hour
gosh.
and 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of the game's gonna be
Okay.
run in real time.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because when we landed, and you were just under 2 hours, it
2
took about
hours?
45 minutes to repair the engines and get the thrusters fixed. And yeah, so now you're just over in an hour.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
On one of your jumps, oh yeah, right. Samuel's trying to leap as well. You just go for it after seeing how easy it is for Robbie. And you jump pretty high, about 20 feet in the air. But
It's gonna like just slowly land back
Yeah.
down. It's like I couldn't jump higher than a turtle.
but then you remember your suit has the exoskeleton on it.
Oh yeah, that's
Ah.
totally why.
And
It's
you-
just a heavier suit.
Turn it back and you turn that on to then jump, and you jump probably about 45 feet in the air.
Haha.
Yep.
I am tall now.
You beat the turtle.
Oh.
Yeah, congrats.
I never. Oh yeah, I guess I never went over. Yeah, he's a short king. He's like 5'5".
Okay, you're still
Yeah.
way taller than me.
Oh.
Nice. On one of these jumps, as you're landing, Robbie, you notice that there's like a slight disturbance that seems to be coming from somewhere under the ground, like
Oh,
about 15 feet away from you.
like disturbance, as in something like it's isolated or it's moving.
It's moving.
Disturbance.
You can just kind of see it's almost like something is like going under snow, like it's just kind of getting picked up behind them, so
Like-
it's
like
raising.
a-
It looks like something's
like
moving
a
under
snake?
the surface. Sure.
Kind of like how a
That's just what
groundhog
I'm- that's just what I'm
burrows.
visualizing.
Yeah,
Kind of,
it's like, if you're moving underground and the
something.
ground
Yeah,
above
it's
you,
just raising.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Potential life form sighted.
Life form. I thought there weren't any life forms on this planet.
I don't know. The ground is moving.
Can I turn and see what Robbie's looking at?
Yeah, you see the same thing. It's once it's pointed out, it's pretty obvious.
What direction is it going in?
It's just kind of going in a direction. It's not. It's heading alongside the ship, It's not heading like
Oh.
toward you.
Okay. So it's not going towards Robbie or anything.
No.
Okay.
Is it coming towards us?
Well, it's heading toward the back of the ship, but it's
Oh.
not like
Oh.
it's
Uh-oh.
not. It doesn't seem like it's heading toward someone at the moment. Like it's not like it's got.
Oh,
It just
It smelled
happens to be in
someone.
the path.
Okay.
Yeah.
we just happen to be there.
Yeah.
Oop.
I'm gonna stare at it as it goes, not engage it, but kind of put my hand on my firearm.
Okay.
I need you to tell me whether I keep wanting to call it a vibe shetty. I'm sure it's not called that, but that's how it reads to me.
I mean, that's how I read it. I don't know how it's
Okay,
actually
alright.
pronounced.
I've got my hand on the hill of the vibe shetty.
Yeah. If you're watching the stream and wondering, it's a machete that vibrates really fast.
All right.
I love that.
It's an official
Vibes.
weapon and tool in the system.
Okay.
It's like a weird sawing substitute.
Yeah.
It also plays music. I don't know.
Yeah. It's Bluetooth enabled. Like,
It cycles through colors.
right. Yeah.
Oh my
This is amazing.
god.
RGB.
Oh. But yeah, it's just moving. You don't really know what else it is. You just see that earth disturbance as it's
Okay.
moving closer and closer to the back. Buddy and Chef, you're able to now see it at this point. It's just kind of moving on through.
I would have let
Ooh.
them know through the comms.
Oh, okay.
Before
Perfect.
so they could be
Yeah.
alerted to it.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Buddy's gonna like step out to get a better look at it.
Yeah. I mean, right now it literally just looks like a disturbance in the grounds. There's nothing visible beyond that. So, yeah.
Huh.
Don't
Weird.
engage. Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, I would advise not engaging.
Yeah.
What does engage mean?
Means
In
don't
this
we're not gonna touch it or talk to it or anything.
Yeah, don't interact with it.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. Chef,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Affirmative.
Okay.
I'm gonna say everyone takes a point of stress for that.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I felt calm and collected.
We're approaching double digits.
Getting
Like-
That's
close.
not good.
I said affirmative as like my process inside
Yeah.
are just kind of like picking up some panic, like some stress.
Yes. The reason for that is because Robbie, you then look and see there's like another disturbance that's come through
Oh.
under the ship, and it's like kind of just happened to kind of intersect, but it's almost like
Okay.
tunneling in like a perpendicular direction.
Oh god. Wait. Oh no. What if they're trying to get us to fall in?
Fall in where?
They're going under the didn't we say there's liquid or something under here
Yes.
in the planet? What if the ground gives?
Then we would have to swim.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm pretty good at swimming, to be honest, but I don't know.
not through magma.
Yeah, agreed. Magma.
Al,
Oh.
how stable is the ground here?
Ground tremors detected.
And are we ready to get airborne?
Yes, Marjoram did a great job.
Oh, then we should get back on the ship. Let's get back on the ship.
I'm
I'm gonna start making my way back onto the ship.
Get back
No.
on the ship.
Fair
You
enough.
you head back over to where the bridge has essentially fallen, the ramp to re-enter the ship. And you can see at the top of it, there's like disturbed loose earth right at the bottom where you would have walked off. And at the top of it, you can now see some kind of little creature that's about maybe a foot, 2 feet long, right up near the airlock.
Huh.
You just kind of catch it out of the corner of your eye as you kind of round that corner.
Weird.
Samuel is slowly hopping his way off the top of the ship.
It's a baby.
It looks like an isopod or something similar, which would be, if you're not familiar, a little more similar to like a pill bug or a wood
I was gonna
louse.
say, not me Googling isopod.
I'm literally Googling it.
Ah!
Pill bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The best
Okay.
baby.
yeah. So it's
That's a lot of legs.
Yeah.
it's not
Buddy's
quite a
gonna
pill
walk
bug.
up
It's
to it.
more of like a louse than a
Like a big crustacean louse.
Yeah, exactly. That's about 2 feet long. It's got,
Okay.
kind of that segmented shell, almost like that articulated shell.
Buddy's gonna walk up to it.
Good afternoon. My
Yes, exactly that. Hello.
You can just see it's like mandibles, like
I
I don't
do not-
understand.
it kind of look. You're not quite sure if it's really recognized you're there. It seems to kind of keep running into like the door.
Oh,
And
that is
That Buddy's gonna
That's not-
hold out their hand. High five. And if it doesn't move, it's gonna just like tap it on the side of the shell. Just-
You tap it, and it suddenly turns around really fast to face you. It just kind of looks at you. You don't really know what to make of it. It's a giant louse. Mm-hmm.
What should I do?
ask him if he'll go away. Tell him to get off the
Would you like to go away?
Say please. You gotta say please.
Would you like to please go away?
Yeah, good job.
There's like this high-pitched kind of I feel like you can detect this. This isn't something that Samuel or Robbie are able to hear necessarily, but there's a frequency that's now being emitted that
Oh no.
you're able to kind of detect.
I have linguistics.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I also have linguistics.
there we go. They can understand it.
Go ahead and make intellect checks.
Both of us?
Yes.
Sweet.
And add that 10 from linguistics.
I think at this
Or
point, Samuel
is
will
it more
probably
than
just
that? No, 10, there it
slowly
is, yeah.
fall down and land next to people.
Yeah.
Are we trying to get over or under? Sorry.
Under.
Under. Okay, cool.
So add
That is
10 to your intellect and then try to roll under that.
Okay. I did not
Oh,
succeed.
I got a
To be
25.
fair, how would I ever know how to speak bug?
Right. A 25?
Yeah, I succeed.
You're not quite sure if
Hell
it's a
yeah.
form of language, but it does seem to be trying to communicate with something else. You're
Rage.
like you're not detecting any kind of pattern. There's nothing to break down. But it's kind of just like this constant frequency that started when it turned around and saw you.
Oh no.
Okay.
What if it's calling?
And it's currently on the ship, right? Like it's on the ramp thing?
Yes, it's on the ramp.
Cool. So
I was gonna say, Samuel, you're probably noticing a few more of those kind of
I knew it.
lines
I
that are
knew
start.
it.
They kind of turn around and start kind of coming back toward the ship.
We should go. We should go right now.
Okay.
should we take our new friend with us?
No, absolutely not.
Understood. Buddy's gonna just grab the louse and just like huck it.
Throw him.
Oh my god. Yeah. Go ahead and make a strength roll.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
That's a 1.
Of a 1.
Whoa.
A 1.
Nice.
What
Okay.
happens if you roll a 1?
Well, since
good,
you're trying to
right?
roll low, ones are really good.
I wasn't sure if that was like a super critical or whatever, because I know the doubles are criticals, but okay.
So a 99, I think, is like a super fail, and 100 is a super
fail.
success.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to. Yes, a super success would be 0-0, theoretically.
Oh wait, so would it be? Sorry,
Well,
is a
actually,
one
I remember
a-
having this debate the last time I played, and I can't remember which way we decided on it.
What would 100 be on the roll? Would it be 2 zeros on the one roll and then a 1 on the other, or is that one?
No, 100
No.
is like 00 and then 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Just making sure.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's not what was rolled. Yeah, you're able to chuck it. You throw it past the ship length, which is kind of impressive because it's kind of a weird angle. Like you're up on this ramp, and so you throw it out, and you almost like skim it like a boomerang or a frisbee that just right out through past the back of the ship. As these other burrows start kind of coming toward the ship there.
Buddy, you are also good at many things.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Samuel is unnerved by that laugh.
I would like Buddy to please. No, you know what? We're good.
No, be mean to me. Do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
mean-
I was gonna say I don't know if that creature counted whenever you counter a creature, but you were like very happy to meet the creature. So I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
you would
were.
have panicked.
I was actually about to ask you if that counted as encountering a creature for the first time.
Yeah, it should. So I would like for a panic roll, please. The debate in my mind was, wow, that was handled so friendly. Like,
High five!
yeah.
Please go away.
I was disarmed with Buddy's friendliness.
Would you please go away? Oh, I love it.
So let's go ahead and make another panic check for everybody. So start off with that stress check, and then we'll see where we go. Remember, you're trying to roll above your current level of stress,
Which is
Okay.
now 8
Okay.
for me. I
which is
believe.
now 8. So roll this 2d10 and add them together.
I got an 80.
I got a 15.
Well, you add them.
Well, yeah,
so-
it's not a
Oh,
percentile
so
roll.
that-
It's 2d10s.
that is- Okay, so I will take 1d10 and then roll the other d10 instead of the percentile die.
Okay.
There we go. That makes way more sense. Okay. So we're trying to roll above it, right?
Yes, you
Below.
need a 9 or higher.
Oh, or high. Oh, we're trying to roll above in this case?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That makes
For
sense. Duh.
stress it, you want to get
That's
above
right.
the number.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 6 total, but
Oh, no.
I still have 2 advantage points.
You can use them
So
right
I
now.
actually- I'm going to use one of them.
Use
right
them,
now.
baby.
Yeah,
The
So if
points
I
are meant to be-
tie my stress, does that count as a failure?
it does count as a failure.
Meets it, defeats
Oh,
it.
thank
Woof.
goodness. I got a
Dude.
10 this time.
Hey!
I'm going to go ahead and use my advantage then.
And then Robbie, you were fine.
15.
Nice. Oh, nice.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay, that time I got an 11, so I'm okay.
Perfect. Okay. Y'all are good.
I did use one of my, so we have 1 left.
Yeah.
Mhm. One
Sweet. But yeah, you can see the rest of you are all still outside. Buddy's
Wait,
the
I
only
wanna get
one
on the
that's
ship.
near the
get on the ship.
airlock there.
Get
Yeah,
on the
I'm
ship.
gonna get on the ship as well.
Yep.
No.
Come on, guys, on the ship. Get on, get on, get on.
Start running. Start making your
And
way up.
Samuel's going to make sure he's the last one to make sure everyone else gets on safely.
Perfect.
Robbie, as they're running up, he's calling out to Al, start it up.
I was like, we will get underway shortly.
Shortly? What do you mean shortly? How short is shortly?
I'm currently checking the thrust of the engines.
believe-
How long will that take?
No more than a minute or 2.
Gosh darn it! Is everyone else on the
Right.
ship?
I turn around
well-
with my machete.
Yeah. And you can see these large isopods just start popping out of the dirt at you. There's now like three of them that have now landed on the bottom of the ramp and are like slowly moving their way forwards with like their mandibles raised.
So I'm gonna stand at the doorway, like at the top of the ramp, and just draw my firearm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I fire a warning shot? I'm not sure if they would understand the meaning of a warning shot, but
Yeah.
They came from under the ground, correct?
Mm-hmm. They did.
Robbie's gonna pull out his flare gun
Oh, okay.
and seeing if they dislike the bright light of the flare gun.
That's so
Okay.
smart.
look at you.
Nice.
That's so wicked smart.
I like it. That's smart. Yeah.
I have an intellect of 42.
Smart turtle.
Yeah, so smart. Sweet. So yeah, you pull it out. Samuel, you go ahead and fire a warning shot. There's no noise from it because there's no air.
Space, yeah.
Yeah, it works. Like it's designed to work in space, but there's no warning, I guess.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Robbie, you fire your flare gun. You're on the ramp, so are you just like shooting it at the ground? Where are you trying to fire this flare?
Kinda. I just want it to be in a spot where it's clearly like they have line of sight to it.
Okay, so you kind of like fire it right at the ramp in front of like your feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it starts just like glowing, and you can see them all kind of like they like retract a little bit. They kind of like step back, and they all kind of turn their attention on like this source of heat, and that now exists here, and they're like all trying to like focus on that.
Oh.
Okay, that's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
How
they're still on the ramp, but they're all paying attention to the flare now.
How many more flares you got there, Robbie?
How many does a flare gun come with? I'm not sure.
I'd say you'd probably have like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay. Left? 3 or 4 left?
Total.
Or...
Like, let's say
Total.
4 total,
Okay,
so you have 3 left.
No, 3 left. Hey, I have 3 more shots.
Keep them handy.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see there's like more of these little mites and isopods that are like starting to like make their way again. You can see those like trails off in the distance, but they're stopped. They're not advancing. That you could try to get them off somehow.
We could.
Or just hope they fall off when you take off.
Yeah, we don't want to take them with us.
Yeah,
I could
definitely not.
remove the rest.
What's it Buddy
Bring
say?
heat.
Buddy said that they could remove the rest.
I mean, it worked the first time, I guess.
It did. How far are the isopods from me and Robbie?
From you and I mean, it's not a huge ramp, so I'd say they're
Okay.
maybe like 10 feet.
So if I kind of punted it,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take one more.
you
I'm
could
gonna
absolutely punt one.
I want to
Okay.
take. You go ahead. You go first.
No.
You
What
had
are
your
you
pick
what are you doing? Because it could be smarter than punting.
I was just trying to. I was thinking about shooting a flare kind of behind them, and then hopefully that would maybe lure them off of the ramp.
Give it a shot.
Okay. I want to kind of aim it maybe like 10, 15 feet beyond the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
Just enough to like get them off.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too far that I'll feel like it's not enticing to them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a combat check,
I could do this.
and you'll add 5 because you have Samuel there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Go, Robbie, go.
Okay. I rolled above it, but I have advantage, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try again.
Go for it.
Try again.
You got this, Robbie.
Okay. We've got a 40.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we go. Yeah, you fire it. It lands right behind them, and you can see it kind of like distracts the burrowing little isopods that are already heading your way. They kind of turn, and then the ones behind, they still are like seem distracted on the one that's right in front of them. But you can see like one of them kind of starts turning around. They start realizing there's more behind them and start moving, especially as that one starts to die out.
Okay.
Yeah. At this moment, though, you can feel there's like an earthquake on this planet. You can just feel it violently shaking.
Mom.
These are the babies, aren't they? Oh God, no. Ow, how's it going in there?
Thrusters seem to be realigned.
This is good.
Good.
We haven't done anything wrong. We haven't killed any of them. It's maybe we could still
leave now, yes?
Yeah.
We can leave, yes?
Yes? Can we?
Yeah. Could I have someone just roll me a d10?
Just a
just a d10.
Who's doing it? Somebody else.
Okay.
I did it.
Pat, yeah, what do we got?
1.
Okay, cool.
1 could be good.
It's either good or it's bad. We don't know.
So as this earthquake's going, there's suddenly like this crack that starts forming along the side of the spacecraft. And this hot burst of like this geyser, it seems to just like emerge from it, and it just shoots up past the spacecraft and just lands right on top of it. And you can just like feel that earthquake going as this like geyser of some kind of steam cloud. It's not water, but some kind of like superheated steam that just erupts and starts roasting the side of the ship here.
Oh, we gotta go.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And now they're all the these little mites are all like moving towards that new massive source of heat.
Okay, so they're getting off the ramp.
Getting away.
Yeah.
Okay, Robbie, let's go inside.
Yeah.
Get the ship.
Yep. I'm inside.
the like ramp starts closing up, and you can feel that there's still shaking happening all over the place. You can feel like this is like a prolonged earthquake.
It's not an earthquake.
It's not an earthquake.
Not a natural one, at least. I don't know.
Ow, get us out of here. Get us in the air.
Buddy.
Do all of the pill bugs roll out, or do any roll into the cabin?
No, they all turn and roll towards the new
steam.
source of heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run in. Al says, all systems are operational and engine realigns. There's a second set of shaking that happens as another geyser erupts maybe 50 yards out in front of the ship that you can see. It seems like whatever's happening is like starting to pick up some speed and steam right now.
No, jeez.
Okay, Al, I believe in you, and I'm the pilot. And can we go? Can we go?
Navigation system compromised.
Oh,
What do you mean?
It seems that in the burst of heat, the navigation systems were roasted. Every system is operational. I just don't have access to them.
So someone has to
Robbie,
manually fly
you
it.
can do it.
My time. I can do this.
You can do it.
You've got this,
I've been
Robbie.
training for this.
Robbie, this is what you have been working towards.
Yeah. Okay. I can do this. He goes, sits in that goddamn chair,
Hell yeah.
straps in, little hands.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, positions, please.
And Al's like walking you through these steps, like, all right, ramps up. Let's load the legs. Start the flow of the fuel. Let's make sure that the antimatter engine gets up to speed. You're like checking everything. Go ahead and make an intellect check.
Oh god.
And add 10% to your intellect right now.
Okay. We've got a 7.
A 7?
7!
All right. Yeah. The ship starts kind of like rocking back and forth, like no longer from the quake. You can feel like it's from taking off. It's like very slowly. You're kind of hovering over the ground right now. But Robbie, you're doing it. You're flying.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Like surprised is like looking around the cat.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting nearby, just being like, "You're doing great."
You got this, Robbie.
Yay.
Okay.
As yeah, you could just slowly take off more and more.
Curiosity, of course, is still taking off, but like what is happening on the ground?
You can see that
Right
there's
now.
not just so where you were, it was a very smooth area amid like some bumpier areas as well. And you can see that area, there's like a deep crack that's like starting to form through it. But it's not just through that area. They're starting to form all around this planet. Like it's starting to crack and peel itself all the way around.
God, is it an egg? What? Nicole is smiling.
Oh no.
It's an egg.
It's not a planet. Oh god.
Oh no.
Robbie, get us the hell out of here.
It's embryonic fluid. That's the liquid inside.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna like some sort of like a space dragon egg. Good lord.
Don't give her ideas.
You could see it just kind of cracking. There's like this glowing red that like you can tell is underneath that is just erupting these like jets of steam all off into space now as these cracks are becoming larger and larger as you grow farther and farther away.
It's a space chicken.
Yeah. You can see there's as you're flying, Al's like, it seems like the gravitational well has ended or shifted. It's no longer affecting us.
Well, that's
Yay!
sorry, sneeze. That's good, right?
Yes.
Just imagine like a little turtle sneeze.
Yeah.
Oh.
10 minutes to planetary conjunction.
Oh, I guess get us in
this-
position for that.
Hold on. Is this nobody has seen planetary conjunction before. Is this
Wait.
the event? Is this the event?
Is the planet hatching the planetary conjunction?
You start backing up and you're kind of flying back. You're able to finally get into position where you used to be, where those like scopes were. Now that you've kind of you've escaped it, you can see it's still continuing to crack and form and fumble as it keeps moving faster, and it starts to line up with the other planets.
Okay.
Seemingly sucked in by that line. And you can, now that you're back there, you can view on your monitor, and with those probes you'd sent out, you can see this line of planets that now stretches all the way from that central star back to you as the moments tick down to the moment of true conjunction.
The planets are lining up and one of them is hatching.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
I wonder if the rest will hatch.
I was
I hope
wondering the
not.
same thing.
Oh god.
You do know this has happened before. Just,
The miracle of birth.
Life finds a way.
Yeah.
How much of a
As-
distance is a safe distance? Do we think we're safe, or are we too close?
We are never safe.
Oh.
Don't say that.
I'd say at this point you're a good. So keep in mind, this planet is over 500 miles across. You are now a good 500 miles away from it. Like you're only able to view it because of the scopes that you have on your on board that Al's running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Al, are you ready to take pictures?
Yes.
What happens?
We're just 2 minutes away.
Okay. Are you okay, Al?
I've designated the problem. It seems some wiring was melted in the blast. It simply needs to be replaced.
No, I meant emotionally. Are you okay?
I believe so.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know what being okay is in my capacity on board this ship.
I think you're pretty okay. Okay. I feel like Robbie is gonna be... Robbie wants to hold hands for this. So, somebody better hold this little turtle boy's
I will.
hand.
Oh yeah, hand holding.
Like, because he's excited, but he's also scared.
I just love that it's like the two androids next to the turtle, just each holding one of Robbie's hands.
It's like when you swing your kid in the ocean. Just like holding him up before space.
This is a very odd high five.
This one's called you hold hands. It's like a variant on the high five. You just don't let go.
Yeah.
I have heard of this.
Understood. The hand just like you hear it sound. It doesn't like close and hurt you, but it literally just like there's a sound of servos locking. I will not let go.
I'll let you know when it's time.
Oh.
Yeah.
You start hearing a faint little countdown from Al. As Al counts down to 1, you see this bright flash of light at the farthest edge where you know the star to be.
I'm gonna reach my hand out for Samuel so he can join in.
I'll just like not even look, just grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just holding hands now.
Yeah. You're all holding hands, staring out off the observation deck here in the as you know, Robbie sits in the pilot seat, all holding hands. You can see this wave as your screens show more than you would be able to see on your own. You can see that there's these blasts of cosmic radiation that are starting to just send out wave after wave, and it's rattling through the solar system as you see that final little Wayland's planet now sitting at the very closest to you, but the end of this giant row of planets. And you can see as the probe starts sending back data, you can see the planets start to heat up, start glowing, the temperature rising on all of them as they all start to experience this massive waves of radiation until they finally hit Wayland's planet. At which point it finally cracks open and you see this large shape just start to expand and unfold as it kind of shakes off the edges of its shell.
What is it?
And then Samuel's just gonna kind of like take a little camera out of his thing and just start recording.
Al's just like, entity unknown.
Is it a threat?
Unknown.
Is it conscious, sentient?
What does it look like?
It's hard to tell against the darkness of space, but it's easier to see with like the infrared kind of cameras because there's still so much heat. You can just see this outline of this massive creature that looks kind of like a bat almost. Mm-hmm.
Space bat. Space bat.
Using mathematics,
Mm-hmm.
can I? Because I'm assuming our ship has lights on it. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Can I try and mess with it enough that we put out like a hello message, but just through Morse code, basically, but using the lights?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you would like to flash Morse code at this creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Robbie,
Uh,
be ready to have an emergency takeoff just in case.
He has let go of Buddy's hand, and it's now on the thruster. Like
I would like everyone to just make a fear save really fast.
Okay. Okay,
How
let's
does
see.
So you're just trying to roll under whatever. So if you look at fear,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Look at.
Oh, thank
Oh, wait.
God.
So we start with the. No, this isn't a stress check, right?
No, this is a fear check.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
God, I see
fear-
fear. Got it.
Yeah. So my fear score is 85, and I rolled a 77.
Yeah.
Cool. I did forget to mention this though. All of these are now at disadvantage because of the presence of the androids.
You know what? That's fair. I'll just roll again. Actually, yes, I'm gonna save my last advantage.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
in case. So
Why am I
77.
not doing it?
Oh
Is he
god,
stressed?
I'm gonna use my last advantage.
Okay. So that was a 29, so with disadvantage it's still 77.
Whew. Okay,
Okay.
Thankfully my fear is 85.
Great.
so I failed in the
I got a
first roll,
5.
but
Where?
Sweet.
Oh,
I got
there's
a
my
3
fear.
on the second
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wait, no, shoot! I had this. If I had disadvantage and I use my advantage, does that even
would
it
just
out?
cancel out.
One
yeah.
roll.
Oh shoot! Then I failed.
Okay.
Hold
Oh,
on,
no.
hold on.
I wasted my advantage.
Oh no.
Oh, come back. It didn't pick me up. I got a 4.
Wow.
Nice.
With
I
disadvantage?
used my last advantage though
Cool.
to
Okay.
cancel it out.
Sweet.
I feel like it's
Perfect.
important because I'm in the driver's
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Uh,
fair.
So Samuel gains another point of stress.
Okay.
I just have anxiety.
Yeah. There's just constant anxiety. As Buddy is near the lighting system and starts flashing it at this creature.
Oh, buddy.
Oh no.
I don't think, yeah, like you're able to, Morse code. You're able to effectively flash hello. But this giant, kind of hard to tell because it's still kind of like unfolding. And there's not really a lot to it. You can tell more where it is by looking at the void that it creates. It kind of just blocks out the background of stars. And that's kind of almost the best way to tell where it is.
Really daunting to think about.
Yeah. You just
Just
that's
like all we
great.
have is silhouette.
yeah.
Such
You
a
just
good
have the
description.
silhouette. And you're flashing hello at it. It's hard to know, but then it starts moving towards you.
No. Robbie, get us out of here.
Switches, buttons.
Yeah. Robbie, go ahead and make another intellect check for me, please.
Okay.
Samuel's going to reach into his bag and pull out a book that is titled Panic, the Harbinger of Catastrophe. And he's going to just start reading it and be like...
Now, is it just I'm just rolling straight intellect? There's no added percentages or anything.
Yeah, just roll straight intellect.
Okay. 38.
Nice. Okay. So you're able to start turning the ship around. You're able to get it going. And you start taking off. You're going at a kind of an average speed. You're leaving all these probes behind, but at this point you're trying to not encounter this creature.
We're trying to live.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to make a speed check for them.
Well, I'm sure this thing is going to catch up to us in a blink of an
Oh,
eye.
wow.
This
Okay.
effort is mute, but
I'm sorry. So the way she went, oh, wow.
No.
That could mean anything.
Yeah. It's just a very low
something
roll.
good, of course, right?
Who would like to just quickly make a speed check for the ship?
I'll go.
I guess it'd be Robbie.
Oh, Robbie? Okay, that's fair.
That makes
speed
sense.
check?
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one driving.
So, please try. Yeah, just let me know what you roll. You're
Guys,
aiming
I'm
to be
so
under.
sorry. We're about
45.
to fail because your boy's a turtle. So unless I roll really low, it ain't gonna be good.
You
Yeah.
got it. You got this. You
We
got
believe
this.
in you.
It's a 53.
Oof.
Oh, all right.
53.
So you get caught up. You can see that you start hearing alarms from Al. Like warning, collision alert. It starts counting down the distance of like this large beast. Going to
Al, does our ship have any defensive measures?
negative.
Damn it.
What? They really should have funded this trip more efficiently.
Yeah.
It was just supposed to be an exploration thing. The old man just paid us to look at this.
Waylon was not very good at money. He did not, in fact, make.
That's fair. Yeah. So, as you're trying to run away, you're trying to fly. The speed is going, and you hear this large scraping against the hull
Oh, it's
of the
tackling
spaceship.
us.
As you can see, kind of like this giant talon and foot that just kind of like swings past the front of the ship.
It's a space dragon.
Don't like.
Claws, wings that unfurl. It's a giant space dragon.
And it's just, I need, let's see, for this damage, it's going to be, the armor of your ship is a 55 for physical damage. I'm going to now roll combat against it.
Oh boy.
Come on, Al.
Okay, no critical success there, but that is a success. That's a 73, which is still a success for this monster.
Woof.
Yeah, we're rolling damage.
Oh, it's
now.
still a success for this. Oh god.
Yeah.
This thing's like a god.
Okay,
If
as you
73 was a success.
you
Wait, so
are
for combat, you
huge.
want to roll higher or lower?
Wow.
for what?
For combat, you want to roll higher or lower than the armor?
You want to roll.
It's his own ability.
You
I
roll
think.
armor versus combat.
Right. So you just
Okay.
rolled combat against our ship's armor.
Yes.
Oh,
So I rolled a
okay.
combat to make sure my combat check was successful.
Okay.
And so that combat check was successful. I need someone to roll armor for the ship now.
Oh.
Samuel.
I
Samuel.
can't do all the rules. So many.
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Let's
It's
go,
too much
Samuel.
pressure. It's too much pressure.
You
can do it.
Yeah, I'm totally qualified and trained for this kind of situation. Of course. Just give me a second to think.
They trained us for space dragons in the Marine Academy.
Of course, totally.
I'm just a chef.
So I want to roll below the armor.
Yeah, just give me an armor check. We'll see. But
What is the ship's armor?
that was 55.
Okay. 29.
Perfect. Yeah,
Hey.
you see that like claw move in front of the ship. It's just scraping along the side though, and it seems to not be having much of an impact.
Nothing vital, at least.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
like some of the outer lights like kind of shatter as like this creature moves past. But it's a massive creature trying to attack a relatively small ship.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard for it to do so super effectively.
Okay.
You sit
Minor
there
hull damage.
in like the darkness now is kind of like the lights kind of power down almost. Owl like turns down the engines, reduces the visibility. The entire interior of the ship is now bathed in like a pale in this like red glow in the emergency power lighting.
You said
mode.
red. Hang on, let me just. There we
Al,
go.
Can you,
Ooh.
can you
Ow,
turn
buddy,
on
status report.
stealth mode? Turn on stealth mode. Does that exist on our ship?
We are currently operating in reduced visibility.
Good job, Al. You're doing great. Okay.
After Mhm.
I wonder if whatever just hatched presumed we are a meal. What do
That-
space creatures eat, after all?
I've never met a space dragon before.
I don't
Nor
think this is
have
anything
I.
we've ever encountered.
I feel
Well-
like. No, go ahead.
Well,
feel the
let
tension
us
is what
hope
I'm
that
saying.
we survive to tell the story of this encounter. Because if there is one such a thing like this, that means there's bound to be more.
Don't say that.
I am simply speaking for self-preservation purposes. Do not ask why I have this.
I am going
just somehow do.
I'm going to roll a stress check because what you're saying is stressing me out. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, apologies.
I was going to say this is panic check time because
Oh,
of the
jeez. Panic
horrific encounter.
All right, so we're all rolling to see if we panic.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
right.
we start panics with a stress check, and if we fail
a
that, we
stress
do a
check.
panic effect.
Yeah, so remember,
Look,
you're
we're
adding
learning.
your 2d10 together. You're trying
Yep.
to roll higher than the current amount of stress.
Okay.
Right now, mine is at 9, I believe.
10.
Is it at 10 now?
I got a 10.
Go.
Or you rolled
got
a 10?
I got a
no,
7.
I rolled a 10. My stress
Yeah.
level is at 8.
Yeah. Oh,
I
no.
got a 7.
I got a 12.
Okay.
So what do I do? What do I do with fear?
Buddy, what do we got?
So you know how I have 2 stress?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no.
I
Or
think
sorry, I
that's
have
like
3 stress.
3. Yeah.
Don't.
You roll
No.
snake eyes.
Alright.
Got 2 people panicking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Buddy and I are supposed to roll our stress check at disadvantage because there's another android.
No, that's okay. It's
Or-
just supposed to be the fear check.
Just
So,
the fear check. Okay,
Yeah.
never
the
mind
stress
then.
check is separate.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was looking that up. So I now need you to roll 2d20 again, Kelly, and add your stress to them.
Wait,
Same
2D
for you.
2d20?
2d10.
2d10. Sorry, I meant to say
Okay,
2d10.
no. Okay.
So,
and same
Does
for you,
that
Petra.
mean Buddy and Robbie are panicking right now?
well, not
Yes.
yet. Oh.
So,
Well,
I thought I had to roll the.
well,
we're
yes, but
learning.
you just succeeded on your panic check.
so does that mean we also have to roll for panic since we're seeing more than one crew member panic?
No, that would be like just keeping the cycle going. That would be more
Okay.
if they're having that effect for
Okay.
something specific. Like,
So I'm sorry, Nicole.
Yeah.
What am I doing now? Because I failed my stress.
so you're rolling your 2d10 and just
Mhm.
add your current level of stress to the total.
Okay. 2d10. Okay, that's not bad. So that's I rolled a 2. So that's with plus my 8 is 10.
Oh, perfect.
Oh no.
Wait,
Yeah,
is
you're
it perfect
just-
or bad perfect?
No, like that's a fine one. You're just so nervous that you kind of like lock up a bit and you're just kind of like tense. You gain 2 more stress.
Okay.
And Chef also gains a stress from seeing how stressed you are.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I'm
shall
sorry,
add
Chef.
Stress. It's okay. Hey, it's that stress empathy.
Yeah. What do we got, buddy?
You're muted,
Oh.
bud.
So remember how we mentioned about like android religions?
Yes.
Yeah, so becomes nihilistically worshipful of the source of danger. Everyone else has disadvantage on rolls against it. Everyone else takes a fear save when failing to act against danger or gains a phobia.
Nice. Wow.
Buddy just found their religion.
Yeah.
Buddy, no.
I'll hail the space dragon. High five.
So I think what this looks like is just Buddy, as everyone's panicking, talking about that, Buddy just goes, "It's beautiful."
What?
Like maybe I don't know. Maybe.
But Buddy's kind of trying to eat us.
Then perhaps we should be eaten.
No. Oh my gosh.
No.
But he just joined a cult.
But he just started a cult.
A cult of one.
Buddy's drinking the Flavorade.
Oh no. But as you all sit there in your panic, in your stress, in your love of your new deity, in that warm red light, eventually it all stops. You don't hear anything around you. The ship's still. It's been still for about 30 minutes.
Maybe it thought we were space junk. or something.
Maybe.
Well, we
I
don't know
cautiously go up to the viewing window.
Yeah, the scopes don't seem to show anything. It seems to have left.
That seems. You know what? Let's go with it. Let's use it. Robbie, can you get us out of here?
Yeah.
With Robbie at the helm, you start making your way back towards civilization. Although you might want to repair Al to run the jump drive, but for now you can keep flying out of the solar system.
Do we have any idea where it went?
Hard to say.
That just seems so odd. You would think something that large couldn't just jump off our radars like that.
It's still with us.
What if it has a stealth mode?
How do you know?
Like this ship?
I just know.
Oh, you mean like spiritually?
Sure.
Buddy?
I'm curious that you had an awakening from this moment. How fascinating.
It was beautiful.
Robbie
Buddy,
was
I think-
starting to like Buddy again. now they're scary again.
Buddy, I think we're gonna have to take you in for some maintenance, maybe some diagnostics or something.
I am my own person.
I am.
That's fine. I mean, we want to encourage that.
Yes, and I am in no way saying you're not your own person. I just think we might all need to get checked out after today.
Yes.
Yes.
A perhaps cool-down processing of what we have experienced.
Yes. Yes. So see, buddy, it's not just you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
You can call it a close on the cruise adventure, heading off to see the planetary conjunction. You've seen what no one else has ever before seen,
The miracle
and
of
who knows
life.
if you'll ever see it again.
Or what no one else has ever survived seeing.
It's true.
And we have footage, though. That did make its way back to the ship, yes?
Well, sorry. Ooh. You ask Al, and Al's like, we do not recover the probes and left them there. We did record a good amount of footage that we will be able to take back.
Okay. Thank you, Al.
Of course.
If this doesn't make a comeback in like the next charity stream, it's like this is a
Yeah,
sequel.
Yes, this is a sequel.
We just unleashed a world eater somewhere.
Yeah. It was easy enough for you to repair the melted wiring on the side of the ship, and Al takes it from there as your ship enters, as your jump drive is activated, and you start heading back to report on the things you've seen. There's just a giant void left in space sitting there, watching where you've departed from.
Probably just going to be following us home.
To be fair, guys, I did record the convert. We're gonna go viral on Space TikTok.
You mean space talk?
Yes, Space Talk.
But that concludes Mothership, the alignments. Thank you so much,
I get it
everybody.
now. The
I am going to
alignment. The
I'm going
planets.
to be thinking about this.
The alignment.
My
This is going
goodness.
to haunt me.
Aw.
Bravo, that was
This
amazing.
is, I think,
Bravo,
the
Nicole.
least
Well
deadly
done.
game of Mothership that I've ever run.
Really?
That
Yeah.
means we did good.
You did so good.
Yay.
We survived.
We did survive
And Buddy's
And
had an
this
awakening.
time.
Yeah.
Buddy has gone through so much. Like
Buddy has
someone.
But he has the
They-
character arc.
Yeah,
Buddy
not
had,
only
like,
did
a
Waylon
full-on
die, but Waylon's planet also does not exist anymore.
Yep. And
There you
Buddy
go.
basically decomposed and witnessed the miracle of life. Literally just had a full-on life-death cycle and just experienced this and suddenly had a spiritual awakening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
But
went
he's-
from being a high-tech prosthesis to being its own deity-fearing person.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like just periods in time where you just see it replaying the footage on its screen.
Oh gosh.
Standing in a room, no lights on. Just,
Yeah.
I think Samuel is officially just afraid of Buddy now. Just doesn't want to be in the same room alone with them.
I feel
Excellent.
I feel like Marjoram would absolutely just check in on Buddy from time to time and just ask them very curious questions of their experience from this like awakening, because that is something they've never witnessed before, especially with another android. So it just definitely would be picking their brain on that one a good bit. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a weird bond. Like I feel like Chef Marjoram and Buddy had a very weird bonding experience of this like excavation, as well as had like a little bit of a bonding moment with Robbie and Samuel, just in varying ways.
So good.
So I think that was just like, oh, look at that, we all trauma bonded. How great!
Yeah, I love it. As every good adventurer should do. Well, before we sign off, let's have everyone go around, introduce yourself again, say where people can find you. Let's start off in our Discord order again.
From the bottom.
But it's reverse order, so me.
That's you, Buddy. Yep.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sweet Tea, and I've been Lieutenant Commander Samuel Powell. You can find me on all the socials at Bardic Sweet Tea. You can find me Tuesdays and every other Saturday at ADH Adventures, and you can find me over at Alec the Bard's YouTube channel for Tales of Novum.
Hello,
Okay.
hello. My name is Kelly. I have been Rabias Gideon the Fourth, also known as Robbie. And I am the Kellhop on the internet and places. Come find me, and thank you for being here. It was so much fun.
Good evening from my corner of the world. This
I
has
knew
been Chef Marjoram, played by Grim Songbird, which you can find on Twitch at Grim Songbird. You can also find me on TikTok at Songbird the Bard, where you can enjoy my creative shenanigans as I explore other fun creative writing stuff. As a, huzzah!
Fantastic.
and I'm Petra Skeleton, and I've had the absolute pleasure of playing Buddy tonight. If you're trying to look for more games that I'm a part of, with currently in Cataclysm Children with Dice Cream Sandwich, you can with Kelly and Ivy, who's in the tech right now. You can find me on Twitter, various places at Pre-Apocalypse, and I do writing and game design stuff. So check me out there. This was an incredible game. Nicole killed it.
Aw,
Yes, you
well, thank you.
did.
Yes,
This was
100%.
a fun
100%.
time. Thank you so much to all of you wonderful, lovely players. Thank you so much to all of you wonderful, lovely viewers. My name's Nicole. I've been your warden this evening or morning, depending on what portion of the world you're joining us from. Thank you so much for being here. You can find me at Nicole.Fay1 on TikTok or Nicole_Fay1 on Twitter, because Twitter did not like the dot that I was trying to use. So we went with an underscore instead. But thank you so much. Really hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for donating and reaching our goal, which was excellent. So thankful for all the money that's been raised for Doctors Without Borders. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. The wrap up is next. We'll be back shortly. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Bye.